Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Sumner Healey from the Land Pioneer, and thank you so much for tuning in to this video. Appreciate all the support that we've been getting on these videos lately. It does mean a lot because I really enjoy making them. And today, I've actually got two properties out in Yavapai County, Arizona. Both of these properties are just at exactly 10 acres right off of Highway 66. These are at the north end of Yavapai County, so up by Seligman, not too far from the Grand Canyon. We just listed these on the website. Now, these two lots are adjacent, so if someone wanted to buy them in a bundle, get a full 20 acres, we would certainly be interested in offering a discount if someone wanted to buy both. But as it stands, just for one of them, you're looking at 900 down and 347 a month for 55 months, or 14,750 as the cash price takes it. And look at these lots. I mean, they've got nice pinyon trees on them. These pictures were taken just about a week and a half ago. So yeah, some really nice foliage on these lots. They have fantastic road frontage. This is a very, very nice road that runs along both lots right in front of them. And these are pretty much as flat and level as you'd find out here. This is a slightly higher elevation part of Arizona. Sometimes topography can be a little bit funky. Sometimes you can have like these kind of gulches or slight ravines that can flood on some of the properties. Neither of these lots are in flood zones. Right outside of the Grand Canyon, right outside of the Grand Canyon's airport as well. So you've got easy access if you live out of state. And what's nice about these properties is these lots were subdivided by a developer. I'm actually not sure when they were subdivided. But this is a part of Antelope Valley Ranches Phase 2. Now, they subdivided these properties, but they didn't apply an HOA. They didn't add any covenants, anything along those lines. So these lots are pretty much entirely unrestricted, right? If you want to build a tiny home, you want to camp on them, if you want to pull out a mobile home or a manufactured home or do a stick-built home, you can really do it all here, and you've got a ton of options and a ton of flexibility. Which is really nice. We've also got just a gorgeous backdrop. I mean, the views from this property are exceptional, to say the least. And so if you like that high desert environment, definitely a good property to look into. Let's peel over to... So the other great thing about this property is holding costs are low. Like I said, there's no HOA fees, no POA fees. You're looking at $103 per year for taxes. So holding costs are super low. And we'll just pull this up on a quick map here, just to kind of give you guys some perspective of where this sits. So Chino Valley is a town that's not too far away from this lot. You could go up to Seligman, but I think Chino Valley, it's got some more amenities. It's definitely not the closest town to it. I know some folks that live out here, they'll go all the way out to like Williams or Peach Springs. So Chino Valley, about an hour and 35 minutes. Getting over to Seligman, it's much closer, but Seligman's a pretty small town, looking at 24 miles to get to Seligman. And I know a lot of folks actually do go up to Flagstaff as well if they're doing kind of like a major shopping haul and they want to go to a Walmart or an REI or get into some more commercial kind of shopping. You can find that up in Flagstaff. So Flagstaff and Chino Valley, they're almost equidistant from the properties, about an hour and a half to get out there. Those are going to be your best bet in terms of doing like big shopping hauls. All the smaller stuff you can get in Peach Springs or you can get in Seligman. But if you need to go to a Costco or Walmart, you'd find those either in Chino Valley or out in Flagstaff, which I think Flagstaff's a little bit prettier than Chino Valley. So it's a pretty nice drive out there. Property's also not too far away from Sedona, Arizona. If you haven't been to Sedona, Arizona, it's definitely worth checking out. It's pretty gorgeous. You're looking at 2 hours and I'll call it 2.5 hours to get to Sedona. And then a common question we get is, how far is it away from Phoenix? So let's just kind of plug that in. This is definitely at the northern end of Arizona, so it's going to be a bit of a commute. You're looking at 3.5 hours or so. But maybe you live out in Phoenix currently, you want a little, cabin, or you want a spot to go hunting or take the family out during the fall or the spring. Definitely a good place to do it. it's going to get hot out here in the summer. This is high desert. Spring and fall out here are just fantastic. It's one of the nicest spots that you can really be in Arizona that time of year. Winters, you can get some snow out here as well. Like I said, it's right off of Highway 66. So you've got really, really, really easy access, and you just peel off onto the dirt road and head on over to the property. These dirt roads are very well maintained. Not all of them are county maintained. Some of them are not. But like Pine Road, you'll see here, I believe that's a county road as well as Hyde Park Road. And Hyde Park Road is actually the road that you take to get to this property. And then it does peel off. And I think the deeper you get into it, some of those roads are less maintained, but getting to this property is really, really straightforward. Now, one of the things that I always advise people is, you know what, before you go and drive out to a property, especially if you live out of state, pop those coordinates into Google Earth. You want to get a good perspective on how the property sits. And Google Earth does a pretty darn good job. Sometimes it does exaggerate some of the slope, or sometimes it'll kind of be conservative with some of the slope, depending on what state you're in and how they aggregate that data. For this main 10-acre. Then right behind it, we do have this 10-acre back here. Very small wash running through the second 10-acre in the back. This one doesn't have that same feature. Again, neither of these properties are in flood zones. So we'll zoom out here. You got Prescott down here. You got Seligman out here. Got this gorgeous valley right here. And so you've kind of got views looking into the valley. You're kicked up with a little more elevation, looking out into the Seligman area. So really special property. Wanted to bring this to your guys' attentions as we just listed it on the website. As always, all the information will be included in the description down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe so you can get the earliest sneak peek on properties when we release them on the website and on YouTube. Thank you so much. Have a great day.